what's up guys? This is Milton Washington Tech 1999 back here again with another box. It's actually been a little while since I've had one of these. Surprise, surprise. Here, let me fix that focus and we're good. Okay, so this one has 6 items in it. So this is one of my larger unboxings. It might be one of the largest unboxings to date, like in terms of not only the sheer size but also the quality of the items and their intended purpose, which will most likely change my setup for the better. Let's just say that. So let's go ahead and open it up. I'll stop rambling and I might as well use my actual box cutter knife that I have this time. Let's go ahead and crack it open, honestly. There's already a few things being revealed. Jeez, this one's gonna... Okay, there we go. That was one of the frustrating ones right there. Okay, first things first, we have a USB 2.0 6-foot extension cable. That is for the 4-port Ultra Mini Hub from Amazon Basics, both of which are Amazon Basics. And then I have a set of 20, I think these are 0.9 centimeter thickness, 0.09. Yeah, for 3M adhesive pads, double-sided. That's to put stuff underneath the desk. And now where you get really interesting. This is an HDMI switcher that supports HDCP 2.2, HDMI 2.0, and it doesn't even need DC power because the HDMI outputs will power it. I mean, inputs will power it. Alright, and then this is a Raspberry Pi kit for the Raspberry Pi 3 from CanaKit. I'll tell you guys what this is later. It's a starter kit, it costs $70. And now the best thing of all is the new Amazon Echo Spot Black. This is going to be replacing my Echo Dot. I might as well put that downstairs. This is the next step up. Okay guys, here's our roster, so let's go ahead and start opening these things one by one, shall we? Alrighty guys, here's everything without the plastic, and last but not least, here's everything outside of their respective packagings. Look at how cool the Echo Spot looks. It's about as large as I thought it would be. See, the AC adapter goes right there, and then it has an auxiliary output if necessary. It's got a 2.5 inch, I think this is either LED or OLED. I believe it's LED though. It has 4 independent mics, the mute button, and the volume increase and decrease button. So I'll go ahead and get some of this stuff run up, and maybe I'll show you guys some demonstrations of the Raspberry Pi and whatnot. So let's do it. Alright, so I'm going to start off first by setting up the CanaKit Raspberry Pi starter kit. Here's a look at the cool case that it has. The door actually pops off, and then it shows you where everything is supposed to go inside of the case. So like the GPIO header goes right there, the HDMI slot is right there, micro USB, all of that, the display module if necessary, and the USB and Ethernet connections go off there, go off on the side. It has a micro SD card reader for USB, which I'm guessing is for installing the OS, maybe? That's my guess. Just a 2.5 amp power supply. Top of the case. This is a 32 gigabyte micro SD card. See if it'll focus. There we go. It appears 1 gigabyte when inserted because it's pre-partitioned. So, yep, the OS does need installed. There's 2 heat sinks for the Raspberry Pi. And of course, here's the Raspberry Pi Model B motherboard. This is going to be sweet. Let's go ahead and get everything assembled. And then I'm going to go through the boot sequence. Alrighty, Mr. Raspberry Pi is plugged in. Took off the top cover, put on the heat sinks, and got everything running. I have my mouse hooked up right now, as well as the HDMI cord and the 2.5 amp power supply. Here's just another look at the insides. this side and that side. And here's the screen. Good news is that the software is already pre-installed, which I thought would be the case. So I'm going to go ahead and... Geez, the DPI on this is so sensitive. They go to Raspbian with Pixel and install. And here goes nothing. I'm going to be switching to Windows IoT Core so that I can run my weather software and whatnot on here, since I am building an online server for my weather station over there. It's now mounted on the wall. And it also helps me save power because now I don't have to have this thing running 24/7 to upload data. I can just have it running on this Raspberry Pi. And the Raspberry Pi will be going under the desk. I tore apart all the cable management because I'm redoing everything from scratch. Here's what the desk looks like now. I went ahead and put the stereo system up yesterday, rearranged a few things. Alright, this is going fast. So I'll go ahead and get back to you guys when I most likely install IoT Core on this thing. Maybe. Or I might just skip to the next step, like the next item. Yeah, maybe we'll do that. Okay guys, I just plugged in the Echo Spot. It is starting up at this moment. I like how it's focusing on the reflection and not the actual screen itself.
Hello, your Echo Spot is ready for setup.
It's definitely a lot better speaker than it was on the Echo Dot. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and enter my Wi-Fi info. And that's done. See if autofocus remains vigilant. No, it will not. Okay, there's my name. Yes, that's me. Knows exactly where I'm located, too. Just call it Anthony's Echo Spot for now. And it's probably gonna install an update. That's my guess. Alright, just said my Echo Spot is ready. Jeez. The screen's so good that it's trying to focus on the reflection. Going over the things to try right now. It's got a clock. Swipe between the clock, the local weather, a few things to try, upcoming events, and trending. Of course, I can edit all of this in the Echo app. Let's go ahead and see how this thing works. Alexa, how's it going?
I'm doing great. Did you know cats sometimes talk to me when there's nobody else around? So far I've learned one word. Meow.
Yeah, it even has the text-to-speech on it, which is pretty impressive. And then it goes right back to the clock. Definitely gonna have to experiment with that, guys, but for now I'll probably leave it as it is as I get everything else installed. Oh, and Raspbian is installed on the Raspberry Pi. So let's see how this loads, shall we? Jeez, that's a lot of BIOS. Alright. We're on. Okay, there's our toolbar up top. And everything else, I'm guessing I just go at by myself. It's got some good coding programs and whatnot. Like Wolfram. It's got some mathematics. See, this I'm guessing is a basic coding system. As far as I know, it just uses Java. There's all the programs that it has that it has. It's even got Minecraft Pi on it. Yeah, I'm gonna have to go get a keyboard for this and stuff so that I can set it up much easier. It's got Bluetooth and Wi-Fi. Of course, the Wi-Fi is not connected. I'm gonna be hooking it up to LAN though, so that I have a more reliable and faster connection. See, it's gonna be hooked up to a gigabit setup just for future proofing. Doesn't actually use gigabit though, but oh well. Alright, I think that's it for the Raspberry Pi for now. I'm gonna go ahead and move on to me installing some hardware, I guess.